Well, a series of wildfires sent plumes of smoke into our skies. Fire crews are working around the clock to get them contained. Here's a look at just how many there are spanning all corners of our state. And top of mind for most people is the Bolt Creek fire burning near Skykomish. The Bolt Creek fire is about 8,000 acres, and fire crews say it's only about 2% contained.
Despite level 3 evacuation orders, some people in Index are choosing to stay put. Fox 13 News reporter Matthew Smith talked to some of those people. He's joining us live in Monroe, where the Fire Command Center is. Matt, has anybody said why they don't want to leave?
Well, David, people are a little bit more talkative about that off camera, right? One person mentioned that they're a little worried that thieves could go out there and ransack homes while they're not in there, because everybody knows this is an evacuation site. One woman was just in a rush, told me she has to get home and cook dinner. She'd been out of her house since 5 a.m., but she was heading right back in there. Bottom line is these people are putting a lot of faith in these firefighters that are actually sleeping in these tents off in the distance behind me here at the command center. They're putting their faith into these firefighters. At the same time, they're telling them to get out.
Few cars going in and out, but not many. Everybody's pretty well hunkering down and waiting for things to change.
Bryce White is among those who evacuated. In fact, he only passed this barrier to grab meds in a level 2 area, meaning be ready to leave in case this fire gets close. But others, closer to Index, closer to this fire, say they're not worried yet.
A lot of us just decided to stay. I'm not that concerned, really not. Maybe you'll be laughing at me later about it, but we're not that concerned.
And so far, that's paying off. Yesterday, as you can tell from this aerial video, the smoke and haze was fierce. Today, high humidity and lower winds are giving fire crews help.
The fire kind of put a pause on the game, which is allowing firefighters to get in there more aggressively, to put in some lines to help get ready to go when the fire does start moving.
That's where the concern is. Water drops continued today, but helicopters alone can't put this fire out. And given the steep, tough terrain, it's difficult for fire crews to even get to locations that they want to cut down trees and create fire breaks. Not to mention, the fire is still burning nearby, so to steer this fire away while avoiding falling timber and rock, that's a new problem. A lot of caution needs to be used.
Highway 2 and that whole area is going to be closed for the foreseeable future because there are a lot of fire apparatuses up and down Highway 2, protecting that, making sure that no fire jumps Highway 2.
We're just, going with the punches.
Which may be difficult news for folks hoping to get back to normal life soon.
I'm hoping the next day or two we should be looking okay. So it all depends on what that wind does.
And here's the thing, it's not likely that things are going to improve in a day or two, and I'll tell you why. I learned today that a new management team is coming in here. This is basically a group that brings in their own mapping strategists. They add in a meteorologist. It's the back end folks, not the firefighters in the front lines. But it matters because they usually do this if this is going to be for the long haul, meaning it's going to be some time until this thing is snuffed out unless something dramatic happens. Bottom line, they need rain. They need Mother Nature to play a different role rather than the dry role that led to this fire. Side note here, there has been an outpouring of support for people. I've watched people pull up and try to donate a lot of goods to the Red Cross folks that are out here throughout the day. The county commissioner actually came out today and said that if you want to donate items, you need to look at their website and call ahead. They don't want a lot of people coming out here. Unclear yet if they have enough or if they just want to organize it better. But their best bet right now is to search for those phone numbers. We've got a link back to the Snohomish County page on our website. That's fox13seattle.com. We're live in Monroe tonight. Matthew Smith, Fox 13 News.
Well, Index School District says it is canceling class tomorrow, and the wildfire is to blame. The district says it worries about the air quality, so there will be no school Tuesday. We'll send out an update sometime tomorrow for Wednesday.
In Lewis County, the Goat Rocks fire is about a mile from Packwood near White Pass. Officials say it's now 2,800 acres. It's been burning for about a week now and is still 0% contained. Firefighters say they're having a hard time with steep terrain. Highway 12 and State Route 123 are back open, but all of Packwood is at a level 1 evacuation, which means they need to be ready to go. And as the firefight